what an exciting day we have today. I have received all of my packages from Alibris. It is my first order that I've placed with them, and we're going to do an unboxing. So grab a steaming hot cup of tea or a steaming hot pot of tea, and let's get into it. I have to admit, I kind of forgot what all I've ordered here. Oh, and we have our box cutter because we do not open packages with scissors, people. So I'm gonna be a little surprised by each book, but most of these I have already read. I typically keep a note of books that I've checked out at the library or listened on audiobook that I must buy. It's called my need to buy note. So I decided to go on Alibris. I heard about it through a YouTuber probably here, and I really liked the experience because I could go to thrift books or half price books or all the other different thrift book websites out there, but Alibris kind of consolidates all of those so that I can just shop in one space. So here we go. I've grabbed the smallest one first, which is so unlike me, and I'm trying really hard not to get the book. Okay, and here we have, yep, it is Earth Abides. So my coworker told me that I should read this book because I had watched that new movie. It's like an apocalyptic movie. The Obamas made it. I think it's called Leave the World Behind. Yes. So we were talking about that movie, and I told her how good it was and how much I liked it. And she was like, you should read this really old book that my husband loves. It's called Earth Abides, and we'll read it together and we'll talk about it. So that is the first one here. So I actually haven't read that, but it's apocalyptic. It's definitely giving like old drugstore book, but sounds interesting. So, okay. Next we have, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I have to find the other one. We have this little tiny book, An Elderly Lady is Up to No Good. So I ordered this one, and An Elderly Lady Must Not Be Disturbed, because these were just freaking hilarious. I listened to them on audiobook. They're really tiny books, and it's about this devious old lady who is up to no good. She finds nothing wrong with committing murder, so there's that. As long as it's with an effort to protect herself and the people that she loves. So it's very interesting. It's so funny. The audiobook is hilarious. On Libby, you can find it there. And it's Swedish, and it's just a grand old time. So I just thought this was so cute. Plus it was like $2. I think everything I ordered was under $60, and I think I ordered like 12 books. So that's crazy. I'm going to try and find the next Elderly Lady book, but I'm really not sure where it is. Okay, my guess was correct. How exciting. We have two in here. So here is the second Elderly Lady book. An elderly lady must not be crossed, not disturbed. So 1 and 2, they are hilarious. And next we have The Maid by Nita Prose. I absolutely loved this book. Wow, and this is in great condition, by the way. Obviously everything is secondhand, so I don't know what I was expecting, but this looks basically new, especially for a hardcover. That's another thing I really like about Alibris. You can select the condition that you want your book in, and it's really not that much of a price difference. So I always try to go with good or very good, or the highest rated stores. So The Maid, this is about Molly the maid. She works in a hotel, finds a friendship in unexpected places, and then kind of like Helene Tursten, who is an elderly lady, she sees nothing wrong with doing what she must do to protect her friends. So it's a little bit of a mystery situation, and I actually stole my cleaning routine from this book. It's kind of funny, so let me find it. Mondays, floors and chores. Tuesday, deep cleaning to give meaning. Wednesday, bath and kitchen. Thursday, dust we must. And Friday, wash and dry day, with Saturday being wild card and Sunday shop and chop. So that is my cleaning routine. We do our grocery shopping on Sunday and we pretty much clean based off of those days. So, you know, very helpful, but I just loved this story. I loved Molly. I loved how everyone just kind of disregarded Molly because she seemed a little off, but she was really a big part of the story. Moving on to the next. Let's see what this one is. This is getting easier and easier. Ah! This is so exciting. Another one of my favorites from last year. We have Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, my favorite read by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I loved this book. Evelyn, I mean, I feel like Evelyn actually existed. Evelyn Hugo is a real person. You cannot argue with me. Yeah. So this obviously follows Evelyn Hugo, and each chapter is a different husband. Also, by the way, in great condition. I'll have to see where this one is from. I mean, it looks red, but it's, yeah, very impressed with Alibris. So each chapter follows Evelyn in a different marriage, and it's kind of mystery situation because the entire time she's in love with none of these husbands, which is funny. And I love how each has a quippy little name. So this is Poor Ernest Diaz. And then we have Goddamn Don Adler. We do not like him. But I have talked about this book, I think, a couple times on this channel. And if you have not read it yet, it is definitely worth the read. Let's pop over to this next big one. I think this has multiple in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was one that I read recently, actually. This is Tress and the Emerald Sea. Okay, this one's a little bit more worn. I'm just looking at it. It looks a little dirty, so I may just wash down all of these. But gosh, this was such a good book. Also, it's just beautiful on the inside. Let's see. Here we are. I read this just a few months ago and this immediately got put on my need to buy list. I borrowed it from a friend and just kind of obsessed with Tress and her little cup collection, and the character growth is amazing. The ending was a little funky, but still worth the read. It was my first like ship lore type fantasy situation, so I really enjoyed this book, and so beautiful. I kind of forgot that I got it. I'm very excited to reread this. I'm actually very excited to reread the last three I just talked about. I'm making quick progress here. I only have these two left. I don't know how many books that's been so far. So we've got 6. Maybe I didn't order 12. Maybe it was more like 10. We'll see. Okay, I really do not remember what this next one is at all. I have an idea of what this big one is, but let's see about this one. Are you enjoying the ASMR of me opening all of these packages? I hope so. Okay. Oh, yay! Another one that I loved so much. This is the Lost Apothecary. Okay, the reason that I love this, and if you've been here for the last couple videos, you will probably know this, but at the end, they have little spell recipes that they did in the book. Let's see if I can find them. Okay. Yes, spell recipes. These are called poisons. LOL, Alexis. But yes, they have some poison recipes. It's Nella Clavinger's Apothecary of Poisons. I think this is so fun. I read this, I think the beginning of 2021, and I read it on Kindle, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this. And 2 years, 3 years went by and I still hadn't bought it, because every time I go to a bookstore, I'm like, oh, I wanna buy what just came out, not what I've read already. That's why I loved Alibris and like half price books, thrifting books in general. Love the idea of that, because even if I've already bought something on the Kindle, it's not that much to just go ahead and buy a physical copy of it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to reread this again. Wow, what a happy day. Okay, and the last box, I think, let's make sure. Made quite the mess over here. Good thing you can't see it. Okay, I know one of the things that are in here, and I'm hoping it's multiple. Some more ASMR for you. It's just one, but I can't be not excited about it. It is a part of my 24 books that I'm reading in year 2024. And I'm happy to report that I feel very good with where I'm at so far. Here we are, we have, it's upside down, the Hunger Games trilogy plus Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So exciting. I cannot wait to read these. Wow, I thought they were bigger. For some reason in my head, I had they were like half the size of Twilight, but that's wrong, clearly. The box is a little beat up on the sides here, but that's okay. These will probably go in my bookcase that has doors, because I want to, you know, protect these at all costs anyways. I mean, obviously I love all my books, but only the most special ones get put in the doors. So even though this is a box set, I counted this as 4 books. So let's see, we have 4, 7, 11. So we did 11 books for 63, I think my total was. So that's very good. But anyways, so exciting. Wow. I don't know when I'm going to read these. I'm thinking maybe summer. I have a big trip in summer, and there will be some full days where we're not doing anything, where we are just traveling. So I think I will read these during the summer, and then I will rewatch all the movies. And I saw this one in theaters twice, and it was so good. So definitely excited about this. So that wraps up today's unboxing. I am very impressed. I will definitely be ordering from Alibris again. I'm pretty sure they support teachers as well. My mom was a teacher throughout my entire childhood, and I have a lot of teacher friends, so I love that they support the teachers. But definitely worth it. All of these books, other than like this small little imperfection right here, were in great condition. So I think that if you just go ahead and like filter to very good and do your research on the shop that you choose to buy from, you will be in good hands. Thank you so much for still being here. If you are, have you read any of these books? Do you love any of these books as much as I do? I'm pretty sure a lot of these books are pretty popular, so except for like these 3, but we'll keep you posted on Earth Abides. Definitely read the Elderly Lady series, but I will see you all very, very soon on a new video. Goodbye for now.